Hello YouTube, and welcome to another general vlog video. Well, guess what I've got now? I now have my greenhouse up. Yeah, my little bitty greenhouse. So I don't like where I had to put it, but once again I live in a trailer park and I'm limited on where I can put things. And this is where I decided to put it. It's got a few little wrinkles in it I got to keep stretching, and once the sun hits it, I'll be able to. Before I put all this rock down, I put plastic down. So weeds not really an issue, although a few do pop through every once in a while. So I ended up putting this stuff here on the bottom. This is basically a house wrap. That's all it's going to be in there is 5-gallon buckets, 4 of them, 2 on each side. And in the middle is going to be a raised bed. Before I do the raised bed, well, before I do the raised bed, I'll put a piece of plastic down so whatever kind of chemical this is made with doesn't leach through, even though I really don't think that it will. But I've already got a few little things, and this is the way it's going to kind of be set up. The tops here are just going to be some flowers that I picked up. I went to Lowe's the other day, and last night, and these are regular $4 a piece, and they had them on sale for $1 a piece. And I thought, you know what, for $1 a piece, I'm just going to throw them in there. I don't even know what they are. I'll learn all of that. And then up here I have my starter sets. Now basically what I'm going to do with these is when I go back to Lowe's, I have to buy another set, which is 2 of them. And they're only like $7, and they come with the feeder pucks and all of that, and they're from Burpee or whatever they're called. But anyways, so there'll be 2 on this side, and these will all be vegetables, and then there'll be 2 on this side, which will all be flowers. I'm going to let each one of my boys do, oops, yeah, look at there, I can't even, it's hard to film and do things. So I understand what these YouTubers go through. I mean, it is really hard to film and actually get anything done. So I'm going to let my boys have the 2 top shelves. One will have half of 72, because there's 72 total. So that's what, 35, 36. So 36 that will be flowers, and 36 that will be vegetables. And one will have one side, one will have the other side. And then down here, just going to be some random flowers or whatever I decide to take care of in there. And then we're going to do the raised bed on the bottom. Let's see, how am I going to have this? The raised bed on the bottom, the self-wickers over here. We're going to have 2 self-wicking 5-gallon buckets. One will have, well, both of them will have a thing of lettuce in it. But one will have bell pepper, and the other will have banana pepper. And then over here, I'm going to do my hydroponic plants, my buckets, and they will probably both be cucumber. But I've been looking, and there's a lot of other things that really thrive on having hydroponic. So I got it as level as I could. I had to widen my walkway because I still need this walkway. But as you can see, I don't have any gravel. I have to go down and get gravel in 5-gallon buckets. My boys will be back here in a little bit. I'll get them to help me. They can scoop it in there, and then I'll lift it up on the tailgate of the truck, and we'll get this re-graveled. It's not the best in the world. My whole thing of it is walk past all my mess here. Yeah, this is where I was cutting, and I'm getting ready to do my raised bed, which I'll do a video on. Back in there is storage, as you can see right in there. Look at that ugly trailer on the other side of that. That is nasty. And this is why, yeah, anyways, I can't say much, but this tree up here has beautiful flowers on it, and they're falling all over my ground. But this is the only yard that I have, so to speak of, and I don't want to take it up. I have an air conditioner protruding through there, and my lock box, well, I don't keep it locked. That's actually going to go away. I can't keep it clean, so I'm going to get rid of it. But anyways, I have that. It has to go up against a, look at that, look at the little tree starts I got on top of. That's where my air compressor is. And then I have, you know, over here, I have like where my dryer vent comes out, my extra 220 there if I ever need to tap into it, my plug there, my water there. I just don't have anywhere back here to put it. I didn't want to put it up in front where the whole world could see it, because quite frankly, to me, that's trailer trash. It looks kind of tacky. But you know what? I look better than everybody else around here does on my place. So, you know, I've got my little trellis thing there. So when you're over here and it's closed, it probably won't look that bad. But, you know, I got my little flower garden there, and I guess it's just, I wanted it to be up front. There's a couple reasons. For two, I have about an 80-year-old elderly lady over there, and you can see at one time she had flowers and everything everywhere, but she got too old to take care of it. As soon as she seen that, I got that greenhouse, because I put it together on the porch, she got all excited. And she's like, oh, that's so neat to see, and blah, 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 blah. And I thought, well, you know, at least from there she can watch it. That is not the main reason. That is just one little reason. And then the other fact is, back there behind, man, they party and stuff a lot back there in that camper. And I don't want them to have access to what I'm growing, you know, and going in there and, oh, let's, you know, I don't know if they would take things or if they would try to destroy things or if they, I don't know. Up here, I sit right there, back behind that window is my couch. I can see it at all times when I'm here. I'm not really worried about that. It's just the fact of that was a helping thought on it, you know. So, and the manager, the park manager, just come through, and he's like, what is that? He said, is that like a little greenhouse? I said, yeah, it's, well, he called it a hot house. I said, yeah, it's a little greenhouse. And he's like, really? He said, you're going to grow what? I was like, well, flowers and vegetables and stuff of that nature. And I told him, you know, about all my flowers around through here being fake. And I said, you know, I want to grow real flowers. And he's like, man, that's so cool. He said, I've had so many people ask and comment and compliment on the flower garden. And I have flowers and stuff out front also. He said, I've had so many people, you know, well, who's the people that live there? And they sure do a lot of flowers and you know, of course, all my little trinkets everywhere. And he keeps telling them, that's a single guy that lives there. And I know what they're all thinking, but it's a family channel. I'm not going to go there. So, but, you know, this is, yeah, my boys didn't really help me with this. They weren't here at the time. They are going to help me. They'll be here in a little bit. They're going to help me a little bit in here. I'm not really doing it to teach my kids or anything. I don't want to make it look like I'm trying to teach them. So basically, I want them to see me having fun. And naturally, they're going to say, hey, Dad. You know, so that's where I'm going to let them do the ones up here at the top. But I'm going to let it be their decision. So they think, you know, they don't think they're being taught. I know that's hard to explain. But so anyways, I'm going to make my raised bed. I'm going to get my measurements here and make it. And I'll do a video on that also. But I just kind of wanted to share with you, you know, where it ended up going. I don't like it. I have to change a lot. You know, these are all roots that are sticking up here. So my gravel's going to actually have to be up higher than that. And I don't want it to go down into here. I did have to end up lowering mine an inch so I could clear the top. What I had planned on doing, and I really wish I could have stuck with this, but I didn't think, and it's normally what happens, I don't think, before it went down under that white trim board. And I thought, oh wow, I could end up running a guttering system from here all the way down and actually let natural rainwater water the, you know, the top two shelves and what's in the middle. But yeah, I kind of screwed that up, didn't I? But maybe someday I will. I don't know. I'm super, super, super excited. I can't wait to get everything done that I want to get done. But anyways, please like and subscribe and click that bell notification down here. I'm not sure where it's at. Look at my dirty fingers. So you'll see the next video as we're going to make the raised bed. and fill it up with good fresh potting soil, topsoil that I bought from Lowe's. No chemicals added, no nothing. And you'll get to see how that is. And then you'll get to see my self-wicking buckets and my hydroponic buckets. And we'll try to get both of those done today, although I am going to take the hydroponic buckets back out, well, all 4 buckets back out and paint them, because it's just going to look better that way. So let me end this video. Like, subscribe, please subscribe, share in all your social medias, and leave a comment down below. Be nice on the comment, because my 12-year-old helps monitor the comments and answer a lot. I'm trying to get him involved by him being able to answer questions that you guys ask. You know, he asked me, of course, but he learns that way without realizing that he's learning. Not that my kids are against learning, but I want to make this fun, and if they think they're learning, it won't be as fun. So anyways, I'm going to get off of here. You guys have a great day, an even better tonight, and an awesome tomorrow. I might have got that saying right this time. And one other thing real quick before I say goodbye. I know. I ended up painting these poles black. And as I got out, I don't know if you can see it, out in the sunlight, I did see that they're kind of more like a dark hunter's green, but they still look good. But this is where my saying, don't let excellence stand in the way of good enough. You know, at a time in my life, I would have had to have taken all them back apart, painted them all hunter's green, made sure that they didn't have any runs or little scratches like you see down there, because everything had to be perfect. Don't let perfection or excellence stand in the way of good enough. Nobody will ever worry about that. And now I can take that time and spend it with my kids, or take that time, if I'm by myself, go into making raised beds and other things. So anyways, that's where that saying come from for me. I'm going to get off of here. I like the way that it looks pretty much. I'm not great about the location, but I think I'm going to enjoy it. And I think I will work with it more, being up front here, you know, kind of in the back's out of sight, out of mind. So let's stand back a little bit and we'll get one last shot. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. And hey, we've already done all of that. We're not going to go through all that again. Goodbye. You have a great day.